Welcome back to another Draw with Me where we draw with me. So we're making an illustration from my print shop. If y'all don't know, I have a print shop on Imprint that I am trying my best to put as many good pieces onto there as possible. Let's talk about something I don't think it's scared to talk about, but something that I felt really worried about and something I just want to put it out there because I feel like some of the times I'm like, y'all, you should be drawing every single day. You should be sketching every single day. You should, like, I talk all this and it's me trying to motivate myself half of the time. And it's like providing a voice for, I wish like someone had been there to tell me all of this. So I'm talking about the opposite, and the opposite is the time I almost quit art and why I regret it. So in the year 2022, in the middle of the year, I just stopped drawing, and I really stopped for a very long time, and I had troubles just picking up a sketchbook, just opening up my computer and getting on my tablet, just being able to like see the world as an artist was painful. Like it was, and mentally painful, and I don't know what happened. Like it just started with one day, and the day snowballed into a week, and the week snowballed into a month, and the month became a year, and the month never became a year, but the month became like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. And at this time, I would acknowledge I was going through more than I'd like to talk about, and I felt like all these things that were happening externally were affecting me internally, and my artist mind was like the number one thing that I had to switch off. And I feel like it was very hard, and as I mentioned, like sometimes I'm like the only motivator that I have for myself in this art journey, and it's very unique. I feel like it's not a unique experience for an artist to feel this way. I feel like I've heard stories about multiple artists going through what would say, like it was like kind of like a creator's block, and there are multiple artists and just like creators, or like just people who do anything artistic or creative in general experience. It's just like a time where you're so down, like maybe like emotionally, or or like all that. And what makes it even painful is like when you actually do something and it turns out really bad, and it's like, oh my god, why am I doing this? Why am I spending so much time on this? And it just like becomes worse with you like ultimately just like ignoring that you're not making art, like pretending you're not doing anything. And it's very scary, it's very scary what your mind can do to you, what you can do to yourself, like being your worst enemy at a time where you're supposed to be your biggest cheerleader, you're supposed to be your biggest friend, and it can literally happen to anyone. It happened to me, and I regret it because it was a very long time to not be drawing, to not be improving, to not be working towards my goals. And I always talk about that time, and I feel like I've talked about it like in other videos, but there are times I regret that time I was not drawing. And I absolutely feel like if I was drawing in those like moments of my life, I'd be way further than where I am today. Like every single day you do art is a step towards the direction of improving your art. And anytime you do take those long breaks, unintentionally or unnecessarily, because I know like there are people who do need those breaks just for like mentally or physically there's something going on, but like just taking those breaks unnecessarily does damage your art journey. And I'm saying this with such a heavy heart, and it is like the reality of it. Like it was very heavy for me to like, like to experience this and to feel this. And I actually got out of the situation by acknowledging the situation and accepting the situation. It was like a hard like time with myself to sit down and be like, yo, you're not making art. You're not being what you want to be. You are disappointing yourself, your past self, your future self, your current self, and you are not doing what we promised we'll do each other. And sitting down with myself and actually saying like, I haven't been drawing, I'm going to, I'm in a current creative block, kind of opened up the door to for me to find solutions to the problem. And I slowly like found a solution to the problem, not by like immediately jumping into like daily sketches, like not drawing for a couple of months, immediately drawing to like doing it every single day is like a path down burnout, honestly. So you just gotta start with baby steps. You gotta ease yourself back into the art. You have to ease yourself back into being an artist sometimes, and you gotta like just like slowly take in everything day by day, second by second, minute by minute, and just like giving yourself time to breathe and giving yourself time to just like become who you are again and discover yourself. And some of that is like includes solving what's happening on the outside, even if you're scared. And we're all scared of what's happening like externally, and like facing the reality and just accepting what you're going on with, and just like trying to deal with all that and giving yourself time to deal with all that, knowing that by solving this problem it's going to help with how I feel and how I feel as an artist, and it's going to improve my art and my me as an artist. And I feel like that's the main takeaway. Like, there are gonna be times, and I never like knew how hard there are gonna be times where you're gonna be low in your journey, and it's just about always picking yourself back up. And this sounds corny as hell. I hate being corny, but you gotta pick yourself up so many times, hundreds and billions and millions of you're gonna have to pick yourself up. But as long as you are able to do that so many times, you're gonna make it. And that's what I want to talk about, my time when I wasn't drawing. And I don't know why I am so embarrassed about something that can literally happen and that has happened to many people. And we have here about burnout and all that, but like that's the thing, I wasn't even burnt out. I was just like, I just stopped. It was a lot, or maybe I'm describing burnout and I don't know, but like it was a lot. And I just hope like you can take away that these things happen in any stage of your artistry, whether you're a beginner, whether you're in the middle, whether you're like heading towards professionality. I don't think professionality is a word, but I hope you listen to this, and I hope if you're at the low point in your art or in life in general, that there you have to like look beyond that, look into your future, and know that like everything will like fall. Just relying on that little flicker of white, corny as hell, but it helped. So hope y'all enjoy the rest of whatever you're doing. I always have fun making this. I always love y'all sticking by here and hearing some of the things I would have loved to hear as my journey as an artist. So hope y'all enjoyed this. I really have fun making it. Bye now.